Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking a bit more in depth at the BRZ Neon Thunder Pro electric dirt bike from the Quad Warehouse. This thing's an absolute steal for the price, which was about £1,900 in December. And I've been testing out to see if it lives up to the hype. Stick around for a full breakdown of specs, performance and my honest thoughts on if I think it's worth buying or not. Stay tuned. This is the 19-16-inch wheel version, which means we've got a 19-inch front and a 16-inch rear wheel, but it does come in a 17-14 small wheel option, which costs £100 less. This big wheel setup, I feel, will give it a better control and stability, especially on rough terrain. The frame's a high-strength steel built to handle some serious off-road action. It has a kickstand and a spring-loaded metal grip. Also has a battery indicator, key start with 2 keys. Suspension-wise, we've got a hydraulic inverted fork up front and a hydraulic rear shock with adjustable damping on the rear. This setup should keep the ride smooth even when hitting those bumps and jumps. Brake-wise, you have hydraulic discs both front and rear. Now let's talk about what makes this bike go. The electric motor, which is a 2000 watt QS brushless motor, but don't let that number fool you. It peaks at a decent 5000 watts, giving it some pretty good torque. This thing has 3 speed settings on a switch next to the throttle. Top speed claims to be around 85 kilometers, 53 miles per hour, which is impressive for an electric dirt bike in this class. And as a dirt bike, it's not really about the top end speed.
This is in gear 1. Gear 2.
Now, I'm at the high end of the recommended weight limit for this bike at 92 kilos, and I did run out of track, but I think I could have squeezed another couple of mph out of it had I been a bit lighter. I think it wouldn't be far away from the manufacturer's claims of 53 miles an hour. Powering it all is a 72 volt 30 amp lithium battery, which for the money is crazy. I've seen 72 volt batteries sell on their own for more than I paid for this whole bike. Range claims to be 80 to 100 kilometers, which is 50 to 62 miles in the UK per charge. Again, I will be testing this further in another video, hopefully this weekend. Charging wise, comes with an 84 volt 5 amp fast charger, so you're not stuck waiting forever to get back out there. This plugs into a port on the front of the bike which is sprung loading to keep the dust out. Also comes with English plug 3-prong and good old fashioned kettle lead. So then, my first impressions of the bike. Firstly, the torque is almost instant. You could do with being a tad more aggressive for my liking, but it's not disappointing to say the least. Hopefully the dongle will help me just to my own riding style. The throttle curve is smooth, but when you open it up you definitely feel that power kick in. The bigger wheels definitely helps with the handling, making it feel stable when on loose surfaces, as you can see by the footage. Braking solid, no complaints there. Both brakes are on the handlebars, so there's no foot brake. The hydraulic discs do their job well even when coming down steep sections. Check the bonus footage again for that. and thanks to the suspension setup, it absorbs shocks pretty well. You can definitely hit jumps without bottoming out, even at my weight. The bike itself is a good size for a full-grown adult. I'm 5'6", 92 kilos, and it fits me more than comfortably. It's quite a heavy bike, weighing at about 77 kilos. It's heavier than a Suron, but lighter than a 125 petrol bike. I think this makes it feel planted when riding it. Please remember, this is a dirt bike, so it cannot be compared to your Surons or Talarias for riding comparisons. It's in a different class of bike, and it's a different price point altogether. The decals on the bike are a good design. It comes in a blue and red. I ordered the blue initially and received the red. Not that I'm bothered, as I will be removing them in time to put my own style to it. They did have a few air bubbles in them, but I peeled them back a little bit and reapplied them properly. Again, not a huge biggie. It is, after all, one of the cheapest electric dirt bikes on the internet and didn't disappoint. The wiring, if you saw in the build video, is typical of what you get with Chinese bikes. Look like a nest of vapors, but you don't see it anywhere hidden behind the plastic cover. It did come unbuilt. That's the option that I picked. And it did need a bit of tweaking to wire it up, so it did work, which you will see in the build video. To be honest, I phoned the lads at the Quad Warehouse and they talked me through it, no problem at all. I personally would pay the extra and get the lads at the Quad Warehouse to build it for you. I think it was about £99 extra. The plastics, decent quality, not too flimsy. I have seen way worse on bigger branded bikes, although the front mudguard was a bit twisted through transportation. That seems to have straightened itself out now to the point I can deal with it. I did mention this to Tristan at the Quad Warehouse and he said not to worry, I will send you a new one out should I want one. Now I have got some bonus footage of it in action, which I will leave at the end for you all to see. I did flip it trying to be a cocky shit in front of my son and bust the camera, so I will put what footage unedited I did get for you to have a laugh at. Even the bit where I had to ditch it at the top of the hill as it was too muddy. Then I couldn't get any traction in my feet to pick it back up without looking like Bambi on ice. The plan for me is to try and get this bike road legal in the near future so I can use it to commute to work and back. I will keep you up to date on that whole process, although I think it's going to be a bit of a pain in the arse with all the red tape here in the UK, but we will see. So, is the BRZ Neon Thunder Pro worth it? If you're looking for an electric dirt bike that delivers serious fun, a decent range and a smooth ride, this is definitely a solid option. Especially for the price. It's fast, fun and surprisingly capable on different terrains. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for more awesome content. Catch you in the next one. Ride safe.
It's a bit slippy that like. It's a bit slippy like. Hey, if you'd have seen this before, trying to fucking pick it back up, man, I was slipping on my arse and everything. What a belter. Passes me helmet then.
I don't know how I got up there the first time I got there.
How's that for breakfast? I'm gonna get doing like I'm trying to go for it. I think so. I think they are. Yeah, we'll find out in a minute. I'll go down this bit. Huh? I'm just going to go and give this a blast, get these tyres dried off. I need to do that thing where you take the, when you let go of the brake watch.
Yeah, I know.
Does it all do the same? Yeah, I need to take the sensor off, so you can hold the back brake and then blip it. Yeah, Lee. Solid. We're going to go take it back. What's your battery on? I'm on just under half. Yeah, alright, let's take it back and get cleaned up and that. Before it gets too dark. Take them back before it gets too dark. Did you get it? Did you get it up properly? Yes. take it for a blast around the track then and get these wheels cleaned off a bit. Take it for a blast. Alright. No, alright. Oh, was it? You'll have to keep moving here or you'll fall off. You didn't have enough speed, probably. You probably didn't have enough speed. Alright then, your battery's going to die shortly.